We're live.
Do we got a story for y'all tonight?
We got stories. Lots and lots of stories.
We have got some stories tonight. If y'all want to stick around and find out and listen to them. Because if y'all remember, what was that, 3 weeks ago at Watery? 3 weeks ago at Watery, we had all that bad luck, right? We had all the bad luck with my prop. I broke an ear on a prop. My dad hit a deer. Josh's lower unit went out. My dad's dead battery. Our buddy Cameron not making it in the tournament because he waited too long to pay. So all that happened. So then we thought, our bad luck's gone, right? It's behind us. We were like, we're in the clear. Well, see, what happened was...
what had happened was...
He really didn't have any bad luck at Watery. Like, you struggled, but it was just a tough tournament. Yeah. Like, the fishing was just tough. So that was kind of all right. So whatever. We didn't think nothing. We didn't really. But this dude right here, 3 days before we were supposed to leave to go to Pickwick.
I'll tell the story.
3 days before we were supposed to leave to go to Pickwick, you said to me, man, I didn't really have no bad luck at Watery. I hope it don't continue. I hope it don't come to me on Pickwick. And that's where he messed up right there, because he jinxed us all. So you ended up leaving when? You left Sunday morning?
Yeah, I left Sunday morning. Got down there at about... I left about 6 o'clock Sunday morning. Got down there at I think it's 2 or 3 o'clock p.m. And that's when it all started. Got down there, put the boat in the water. Was all happy and stuff. Was already tied up. So, all right, let's get this practice started. So I got out there, fired the boat up, idled it out of the no wake zone, and then I started hearing just this vague little tick noise. I said, I don't. That ain't nothing. I said it's probably just cowling. Something's loose on the cowling. We're good. So I ran up to the first spot. I fished. Fired her back up, took off running. She sounded fine. Set it back down, started fishing again. Got up, ran on pad, and then started hearing it again. It was a little bit louder. I said, all right, maybe it's just, like I said, maybe it's a piece of plastic or something. By the end of the day, every time I'd fire it up, it sounded like a dang rod was knocking. It was bad.
Oh, yeah. The video you sent me... The video you sent me was, it was not what you want to hear. Definitely. It definitely is not what you want to hear. And I knew it wasn't going to be, I knew something was wrong. And he actually ended up having to go get a new lower unit.
Yeah.
He's got a new nickname. He's called...
Let me tell my stories. So I put it on the trailer. I fired it up, and I walked back there. I listened, just trying to figure out where it was coming from. And it was coming from my lower unit. So, it's a bad sign, but it's a good sign. It wasn't a power head. That's a little bit more complicated. So, I called Jason Wilson, Great Outdoors, talking to him. He said, it's for sure the lower unit. He had a buddy down there. Gave me his number. They can talk back and forth for me, trying to find me a lower. The next morning, I drove an hour and a half down to Midway Marine. They checked it out. They didn't have anything in stock, a new lower unit or anything. So I pulled over on the side of the road, started calling Mercury dealers, and about 6-1 down the list, I was talking to a guy that just happened to know where a few might be, and I gave them a call, and sure enough, he said he had about 8 of them. So I was like, heck yeah. So left Midway, hopped on the interstate. I drove 3.5 hours back up.
Why you're driving there though? Why he's driving there though? His power poles come down because his power pole pumps wasn't hooked up.
Yeah, I didn't have pumps on my power poles, and they were tied up. I had power pole Velcro straps on them. I'm about an hour and a half away from Brown's Outboards in Glencoe, Alabama, and driving along, I'm like, all right, sweet, I'm almost there, and I just happened to look in my rearview mirror, the side mirror, right at the right time, and I see that dang pole come down. I was running probably 85, and I just saw it smack. That was the second, as the other pole that went down the week before. Now this one went down. I was like, oh my god. 4 lanes of traffic, get off in the grass, get my bag of zip ties out and go at her. Hop back on the interstate, pulled in the Browns Outboards. They hooked me up, stayed up there for a night. The next morning, I ended up driving back down to Pickwick, so another 4 hours back down.
And that's when I was headed down.
Yeah,
that's when I was headed down on Tuesday, and I had a blowout on the trailer, so I had to pull over on the side of the road, change the tire out. What was I saying? I had to change the tire out on the side of the road, so I got that done. Called him, see where he was at. He was going to put in at the lower end. I got there. Then you kind of got there a little later. I met up with Josh and Cameron. They cooked dinner. So I was after the tire. I was like, all right, Carson's lower unit done went. I don't had a blowout on the tire. So I was like, all right. So maybe we went ahead and we got the bad luck out of the way before the tournament started. We got the bad luck out of the way before the tournament started, and I was like, all right, so we're probably good. Like it's over. It's
can't
good.
Get much worse.
It can't get much worse than this. So it's good. It's over. So we all meet up. We have dinner, whatever, and talk about what's went on so far. And we all get up. We all get up the next morning, go practice. We all put in about the same time. We take off running down the lake. Within 15 minutes after I pulled my first spot, I get a phone call, and it says Josh, and I was like, oh, crap. Answer the phone. He's like, hey, bud, guess what I did? I was like, what? He was like, broke a ear on a prop. I was like, oh, my God. So luckily he had a spare. Changed his spare and got that back rolling. I had a good practice. I mean, I probably had right at 14 pounds during practice. So
he had a good practice, and I had a terrible practice.
Yep. So I had a good practice. I was actually catching them on a big flutter spoon, and man, that was fun, dude. Watching them on my live and just flipping that spoon to them, it was fun. So having that practice, I was like, dude, everybody's talking about it's tough. Like, I caught him pretty decent. Like, I might have a shot. And then, well, before we got off, you decided to run to 37 yards. Or 37 yards. 370, let me just put it this way, 370 miles that way to another lake.
I said that the lake wasn't treating me good, or the river wasn't treating me good, so I decided I was going to run 45 minutes wide open off the lake through a waterway into Bay Springs. took me 45 minutes to get there, and I probably spent 45 minutes fishing, and I was on my way back.
I'm surprised you didn't, once you got there, I'm surprised you didn't take your time and just pick that lake apart and learn that lake.
Well, you got to think about it. It was last day of practice.
And
I wasn't on nothing, and I'd caught a few on the river, and I just
Josh and Cameron, they were on some fish too. They were on some good fish. Mm-hmm. They probably had around 14 pounds last day of practice too. So I was feeling really good. about practice and feeling really good about the first day of the tournament, I thought I really had a shot to maybe be in the top 5, top 10. And the way everybody was kind of talking about it being tough. Then we were at the house eating dinner, and 2 big old storms come through.
Yeah.
It knocked the power out for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that messed the fish up that I was on or what, but I definitely didn't catch them like I did in practice. I mean, it was totally different for me. Now, I mean, of course, somebody's gonna have them. Somebody's gonna catch them. They always do.
Somebody's gonna catch it. What lives in the lake?
Yeah, somebody's always gonna have them. So maybe or who was leading at day one? Jason Lambert.
Yeah,
I think Jason Lambert was leading at day one. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where he lives down there. So he kind of knows if the lake gets tough, he can still go find some stuff. But what I was on definitely didn't hold up for the next day. And homeboy over here.
Let me tell my story.
Go ahead and tell it.
All right, day one. Like I said, I had a terrible practice. And went in with a fresh mind on the first day of the tournament because why not? I didn't have anything else to lose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
She brought it up.
Oh, and my mid layer.
During practice, I was using an iPad for my mapping for Navionics, just to have another map, and I marked some new places on it. And first day of the tournament, I hit a wave, and it went bye-bye out the back of the boat.
Did you ever try signing in to find my iPhone? See where it was?
No, I couldn't do that because it wasn't mine.
Well,
it's my old lady's.
I'm sure she.
So now I gotta buy her a new iPad, and I gotta buy me an iPad because she ain't gonna let me take hers no more.
Yeah.
So I gotta buy my own for the boat. So
he lost his iPad that day, and I lost my Buck and Bass mid layer out the boat. So it was all in all.
So then, get back to your story. Day one, had a terrible practice.
Went in with a fresh mindset. Like I said, why not? Had nothing else to lose, and just went fishing because I didn't have much to run. I didn't find much in practice, and at the end of the day, I ended up with almost 11 pounds, and was all happy. Hadn't talked with any of the rest of the group. I was going to meet up with them, hop back up in the truck. With my co-angler, we were all happy. We were bumping some music. We were about to turn around, got in the truck, drove past the weigh-in, and tournament director starts flagging me down, and he ran up to the truck, and he said, did you weigh after you trailered your boat? I said, what do you mean? And I said, yeah. He said, you can't do that. This wasn't a trailered weigh-in. And my heart just sunk. I said, oh no, this is. I knew it was going too good. Anyway, I ended up getting disqualified for day one. I zeroed my weights for day one and my co-angler's weight for day one. I think he had 6 or 7 pounds, which that was on the upside.
That was a good side. Yeah, that was good for the co-angler.
Anyway, got disqualified the first day. I don't know if I've ever been so irritated about fishing, but that was definitely a day to remember, but not to remember. Anyway, I was pissed off. Was 99% sure I was going to hop in the truck and go home that night, but ended up staying. I said, why not? I'm already down here. I said, if I don't fish tomorrow, I can always say, well, dang, what if I caught 20 pounds that next day?
Yep. You never know.
But ended up going out the second day and
towing me back.
Yeah, I zeroed the second day and I towed him back at the end of the day.
So, second day, like he said, Pickwick, you can catch a big bag at Pickwick and bounce back. So the tournament was actually pretty tough. Like practice messed me up because I did good in practice, and then the lake itself was pretty tough. So in my mind, I was like, it's a new day. I get the second day, I can go bust a big bag, go drop 17 to 19 pounds, and get paid, cash a check. So we blast off, run to my first spot, catch a fish. Couple short ones. I hadn't caught a keeper yet. Caught a couple small ones, but I was getting bit, so I was like, all right, whatever. So I decided to make a run and run down the lake. How far you think that is?
To where?
To Yellow Creek. From the boat ramp to Yellow Creek.
I mean, it ain't far. It's like a 10
Well,
minute.
yeah. Well, I'm talking about like legit distance.
Probably.
Because whatever it is, I floated all the way back.
Yeah, it's a long float back.
Yeah, it's definitely a long float back. So I decided to run all the way down into Yellow Creek. Now, running at 70 miles an hour down the lake, it ain't but 15 minutes down the lake. It ain't but like 15 minutes down the lake. Well, I made the turn to run in the creek, and my overheat alarm come on. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. I come off pad, turn around and look, and there was smoke coming out of the pee hole, and it wasn't peeing. It had no water coming out. And I was like, of course. Like, of course.
Welcome back.
Yeah, of course. The fish disappearing on me and me not being able to catch them like practice wasn't enough. My motor had to freaking go, or the water pump had to go. And so I just fished around for a little bit. I called him, and I said, hey, you got him? And he was like,
nope.
I was like, you mind coming and getting me? He said, why? I said, I can't run my boat back. I said, my water pump went out. He said, I'll just let me know where you at. I'll be there. So he ended up fishing the rest of the day. I told him, don't worry about it. Just fish the rest of the day. I'll get on the trolling motor and just start heading back towards the ramp. I didn't really realize it was that far. I thought it was a little closer than that. So I went out of the creek and just started on the trolling motor, going down the bank, throwing a crankbait, and I threw a crankbait, a spinnerbait.
No, you had plenty of time to throw everything.
Oh yeah. I threw a Carolina rig, a rig, the spoon. I threw all kind of stuff just going down the bank, and finally got about, what would you say, halfway, a little less than halfway.
Yeah, a little less than halfway.
I got a little less than halfway, and my trolling motor died. So then I was just stuck. I mean, I was literally floating in the middle of the lake.
Without a paddle.
Without a paddle. So I call him. He goes and drops his co-angler off. And I said, I'm sitting in the middle. All right. So I got a bright green, lime green, Mountain Dew green wrap boat sitting in the middle of the lake. I said, as soon as you make the turn to run down the Yellow Creek, I'm sitting on the right hand side, kind of in the middle of the lake.
That's what you said, on the right hand side. So
or no, the left hand. Well, you're right. Yeah, I was saying your right side when you make the turn, on the kind of the middle of the lake. And he was like, all right, I'll see you there. So all I hear is this freaking boat just hauling, coming around the corner. I said, there he is. Well, there he goes. My man was hugging the bank like this close
He
to the
said he was
bank.
on the right bank. I was running about 10 yards off the bank.
This dude was 10 yards off the bank, hauling, running down. I'm sitting out here. He don't see me. I try to call him. I'm trying to call him. I'm waving him down like this. Another dude pulls over and he was like, "You need me to pull you in, dude? You good?" I was like, "Nah, that dude right there is supposed to be coming to get me." And he looked and he was like, "I don't think he's coming." I said, "No, I don't think he is either." I said, "He's got to eventually turn around." I said, "You're good. He's coming to get me." And so that guy left. And my co-angler said, I think he's gone. Because he went like pretty much out of sight and then called me back. And I said, you passed me like way back up here. He's like, "Where are you at?" I said I was right around the corner. He said, "Well, I didn't see you. Said the right side." I said, "Yeah, the right side of the lake,
He's
not
out there
the
floating in
bank."
the channel.
So he come and got me and towed me in. We put that was a disaster trying to put it on the trailer without a trolling motor or a motor. Um, but we finally got it put on the trailer. We went back to the house. Um, Speaking of that, Josh didn't fish the second day because that his trolling motor messed up. So Josh's trolling motor messed up on top of all this, and he was borrowing a boat. So he ran. He just went home. He said he couldn't. He couldn't. He didn't want nothing else to happen. It was. I'm telling you, dude, our bad luck was terrible. So he left, went home. Um, then Saturday we came home. Saturday we were coming home. Josh actually fished a tournament with my dad in a club on Baden. They ended up second, so they made a little money. Josh was like, "All right, we got second. Nothing happened today. Everything went good." And he was like, "I was on my way home and realized I forgot my work phone in your dad's truck." And I was like, "Dang." He was like, "Yeah, I gotta go get it tomorrow." So he goes and meets my dad. He's going to meet my dad on Sunday. Well, here comes a deer. Plows a deer. It didn't mess his truck up though, so that's good. But he hit a deer. I'm telling you, dude. He called me. He was like, "Dude, I don't know what we're doing wrong, but we gotta change the way we live." And this whole group, this whole group is bad.
It's scary. You never know. In our group, you never know what's going to happen, when, where, and how bad it's going to be.
And the bad thing is there was two other people that we, one guy that we met down there, another dude that I know, his lower unit went out, and another dude he blew his motor. So I mean, it's been. If you know us, I'm sorry. If you want to travel with us next year, you can. You're more than welcome to come travel with us. It's an experience. It's definitely an experience. You might spend a little more money than you think you was wanting to, but it's an experience. But then we got home. I went and got me a spare tire. Got that replaced. Took the boat to the Great Outdoors. They got me hooked up, got me back up and running. I'm back on the water. You actually went to Murray. You went down to Lake Murray for the
Yeah,
what was it? The black bass.
I left Pickwick, came home for a day, or one day, and then left. Came home. What we come Saturday? We came home.
Yeah, we
on
came home Saturday.
I came home, got home Saturday night, and then left Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Monday morning, or Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon.
Probably Monday. I think it was Monday morning.
Yeah. Left Monday morning and went down to Murray. Was captain for the Black Bass World Championship. This year they had 25 countries in it. It was a really good experience. Had
You had
3 days, 2 days of practice. I had a team of I had two of the guys from the Germany team with me. There were some cool dudes. Anyway, they had 2 days of practice and then 3 days of tournament. All in all, at the very end, the German team finished sixth out of 25 countries, which is excellent. None of them had never been or never been to Lake Murray, more or less. I mean, in Germany, they don't even have a bass. They said they have to drive 9 hours. That's the closest bass to them. Drive 9 hours. I said, "Dang, I'm sorry." He said, "Don't feel sorry. We have some massive perch and pike over there." I was like, "Okay." Anyway, it was a cool experience. Got to meet all the big names: Scott Martin, Gagliardi, Canterbury, Jacob Wheeler, James Watson. A bunch of those guys. Got to hang out, talk to them, meet them. Some good dudes, as well as all the other teams from the other countries. Got to meet a lot of cool personalities. But went down there Monday, and I came back Sunday morning.
Yeah, and your team ended up what? Sixth?
Yeah.
Did it? They ended up 6 out of what? 25 teams. That's pretty good.
25 countries.
Or 25 countries.
There was 3 to 4 teams per country.
Well, that's pretty good, then. Yeah, that's good. Old Tyler said y'all got some serious bad juju going on. Yeah, we did. Hopefully, it's
did.
Yeah, hopefully we did. Hopefully we did. Hopefully all that's gone.
Change that got some I had.
Yeah. Yeah. Retype in there and say y'all had some bad juju going on. We don't need that no more. So
back on the water.
Yeah. We're back home. We're back on the water.
We went to Norman.
We went to Norman Tuesday for a little bit, ran the boat, made sure everything was good. I'm going in the morning to Norman, go fish for a little while. And then there's a Special Olympics tournament that's going on next weekend.
Will said y'all fishing Special Olympics tournament?
Yeah. We're going to be fishing the Special Olympics tournament next weekend. So looking forward to that. You said what's this weekend? I know the Angler's Choice.
No,
the Angler's Choice Championship is this weekend.
This weekend, tomorrow, I got the fish off for the Friday nighters on Norman. Then Saturday, you got the Cat, I believe, and then Sunday is Foothills Team Trail. And then next weekend, you got the team time, Olympic team time, or Olympic Special Olympics tournament.
Yeah, I seen a snap where you was taking your boat, get it doctored up. Hopefully, you'll have it back in time. But so hopefully, are you fishing any of those this week? You gonna fish the Friday nighter one?
Oh.
Probably not.
No, I don't know what I'm going to do because I want to fish all of them.
Fish them all? Fish the Friday nighter. You're already there.
Yeah.
Fish the Friday nighter, weigh in, then go to the other ramp, check in, pay in, blast off, fish it. You're already there. Sleep in your truck and get up Sunday and fish.
I'm going to have to wait a whole month before I go back and fish my spots. So it's going to be drained.
Yeah, you could do that. Just live at Lake Norman this weekend.
Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking.
Yeah,
about.
I mean,
I'm not driving back. I'm not driving an hour back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No, I just stay there. I'm definitely going in the morning. I'm gonna go in the morning, fish around for a little bit, and then I don't know. I know I'm not gonna fish Saturday, and then Probably won't. I might go a couple times next week, unless I gotta look at the tournament thing. There might be off limits or something. But I believe that's about
That's the rerun of what's
yeah.
happening.
That's about all the rerun that we've had. Like we said, hopefully all that bad luck is behind us and out, and it's only up from here. Nope. Ain't going. Well, I mean, what can you say? That's all you can say on that one is nope. But all right, Tyler fixed it. Y'all had some bad juju. Don't need any negativity. All right, we're good. We got it. He's changed his words, so we're good. We got that.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that taken care of. Is there anything else? I think that about covers it.
Well, spend a little bit more time on it. It's only been 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, what you want to talk about? Mountain Dew.
Let's see what we got. I'll give like we already kind of did, but
We got you something.
we
When you start throwing some,
yeah, don't worry about me.
it's like I'm deaf in that ear. I can't hear you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I don't want to say that right now. That crap might happen the way our luck's going. When you start throwing A-rigs here pretty soon, you need to check out Scottsboro swim baits. The little 3.5-inch swim baits that he's got, they're dirty on an A-rig. You need to check them out. Scottsboro.com.
That's all you got.
I'm just trying to think.
I had something. But,
What you had?
You didn't want to hear it.
What you had?
I said we'll give a little shout out to the Great Outdoors because
Oh yeah,
between my power pole pumps going out, they took care of that. Got me running up. Went and picked them up the other day and stuck them on. And then what else? Then you had
mine.
Yeah, they did service on
3
yours.
weeks ago, I had to get props. They got me some props. Got me back on the water, and then 2 weeks later, water pump goes out. Took it up there. They got me back on the water. Got me hooked up with that too. So, them guys up there at the Great Outdoors, man, they do an awesome job, and they make sure they do it right and do it quick so you can get your boat back. So if anybody ever needs anything around this area, I would definitely suggest taking it to the Great Outdoors. You won't be disappointed.
And you're not just taking it to some mechanic or some dude that doesn't spend every day that he can on the water. All those guys fish. They spend their time when they can on the water just as we do. So they understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the good thing. Like, they all fish. So it's not like you're just taking it to somebody that just works on stuff.
Yeah.
So they know you need it back pretty quick to get you back on tournaments and stuff. I'm ready for. I know it just ended, but I'm already ready for next year. The way they got the schedule, the way they got the South Carolina BFL schedule, and then the regionals at Lake Norman.
It'll be fun.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that. We go to Murray first, but that's all the way in February.
Ain't too far.
We got a good little while.
We can fill it in with a bunch of local tournaments.
Oh yeah, we'll fish a bunch.
I like fall and winter fishing, other than it being brutally cold. Bad.
He means like bad good. Yeah, he means like bad good. Because he's coming to the South Carolina side. I know a bunch of people that's switching over, like coming to the South Carolina side. That's from here. I mean, the regional's here, so why wouldn't they? But like I said before, y'all want to travel with us, y'all are more than welcome to.
Don't advise it.
Hopefully, y'all might could bring us some good luck.
Whatever your budget is, and you
And-
think you need, triple it. Is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
You'll end up watching guys practice. You're watching your buddies practice, and you end up, oh, you caught them on this, and you can go to the dang tackle store and spend $300 on stuff that won't catch a fish the next day.
Oh. Did you buy any of those big spoons when we were down there?
I already had them.
Oh,
I had
okay.
plenty.
Okay.
What I bought was all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I got on that bite late.
Yeah,
Late
me
in the
too.
day.
I got on it so late that they wouldn't need it.
I got on that bite late in the day throwing an A-rig. And actually ended up catching a couple decent ones on it. And guess what? I ain't catch one in the terminal.
It's kind of like the saying, my fishing spots are so secret, fish don't even know about them.
Yeah. Yep. That was definitely us down there.
What's up, Tommy?
Oh, Tommy. I wonder how many boats are going to be in the Special Olympics one.
How many was last year?
I don't think I fished it last year.
I thought you fished it with your dad. I thought you and your dad always fished it.
See, I was talking to him today about that, and he said he didn't think it was that tournament, but I could have swore that it was that tournament. It might not have been. Me and him, we always used to fish the UNC Charlotte benefit tournament, the college.
I could have swore you said Special Olympics. That's what you always fish.
We might have fished the special. I don't know. It's been over. We done had all that bad crap. I don't remember much from last year.
Yeah, I had trouble remembering the recap for Pickwick.
Yeah,
Tried to forget it.
I forgot all about the iPad. Like when I would tell people about all the bad luck that we had, the iPad wouldn't even register because I was trying to forget about it until freaking Josh threw me under the bus. When somebody looking at you like this, that means quit talking about what you're talking about. So now I got to buy 2.
I got one.
Do you? You gonna sell it?
You don't want it.
Why?
It's permanently locked.
Oh, what? Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah. I'm going to use it one day as soon as I take it to the Apple store and get it unlocked.
See, what I was going to do is poor iPad swimming with the fish. Man, this was what was funny. Was we're running down the lake like this, right? Look. We're running down the lake. Bam! Hit a bad wave. And it happened like, something ever happened fast, slow motion?
So fast it happens in slow motion.
Yeah, so fast it happened in slow motion. I had it connected to the charger. So when it come loose, it like smacked me and then was like flying like this, connected to the charger. And I tried to reach back and grab it. And when I grabbed the charger, it just was gone. And my co-angler was like this. He was like, oh no. He had a I don't know where he was from, but he had a little accent. And he was like, oh no, man, oh no.
You want to turn around?
And he asked that, and I was like, it's already gone. So we pulled up to the spot.
FYI, on this next one, they make floating cases.
Yeah, oh yeah, there'll be one. There'll be one on it. And we pulled up to the next spot, and he was like, man, your iPad. And I was like, it wasn't mine.
No.
And he looked at me, and he was like, huh? I said, it was my wife's. He said, oh no. Yeah, it was bad. It was definitely bad. So now I got to buy 2 iPads.
Facebook Marketplace.
I found a couple on there.
I'm sure you probably found some good deals just for what you need it for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get me a brand new Facebook Marketplace. No, I'm kidding. All I need it for is the mapping. That's all I need it for. But oh well, that was a lot of money that trip. A lot of money. Good thing yours was under warranty.
Oh yeah, those lower units are $8,000. And
Yeah, good thing it was under warranty, or it would have been bad.
I pulled up and got a $8,000 lower unit for the price of a hotel room for one night and the fuel back and forth for Pickwick to Glencoe, Alabama.
I will say this though, Josh Good. If fishing don't work out for him, he'll make a heck of a cook.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, I'll put him up against anybody that wants to cook off. We can have a cook off for what? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'll put him up against anybody.
We'll have brats for all three.
Yep, brats for all three. Nah, he can. We did fajitas. We did brats.
Not just fajitas. We had fajitas, but we had bell peppers, onions.
Oh yeah,
we had all.
We had fajitas.
Yeah, you had the best fajitas that as good. You had as good as fajita as it could be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My man can cook. That's for sure. I'm ready for next year now, just for that. We're gonna eat good next year, boy. I think we got a couple more people going that knows how to cook too.
Are we having any more travel with us?
I think so. I think we're gonna have a couple people. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know for sure yet, but it's gonna be fun. Next year will be fun. My daddy said he's gonna put in a little more. Well, I guess you're traveling with us. But my dad said he's gonna put in a little more work. He said he's coming to practice, is what he said. Okay. He said showing up, which he didn't do bad this year. He didn't do too bad. He did cash him a check one tournament.
There were some tough tournaments this year.
Yeah, there was.
There were a lot of tough tournaments.
But I was messing with him at he lost a bunch of fish at the Santee tournament. And I was messing with him. I said, boy, times has changed. I said, you can't be throwing that old man stuff no more. I said, that line breaks. He said, man, I was breaking them left and right. I said, yeah, that line's been sitting in the garage for 20-something years. How old am I? 24? Well, it's been in there 24 years. I said, you might want to replace it. He started laughing. But he said he's bringing his A game next year. So we'll see. He was messing with me the other day. He swung by the house. He said, I hate to tell you this. He said, but I'm gonna win. I'm probably gonna win the Angler of the Year this year or next year. Mm-hmm. I said, are you? He said, oh yeah. He said, I'm putting it to all y'all. I said, well, we'll see.
What's the farthest we go next year?
Santee.
So they're all close.
Yeah, all of them are close. Next year, Santee's the farthest we go. Well, I mean, we do go to the Georgia side of Hartwell. We are going in.
We're going out of Seneca.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because it ain't Green Pond. I'm pretty sure we're going out of where we went that one year.
Because I was on Facebook and I actually just saw someone's post in the MLF group deal.
Mm-hmm.
Took a screenshot of the ramp for I think the Potomac division or something like that. Whatever division it was. And then the ramp was Seneca,
mm-hmm.
and
that's where we're going out of this year. I'm pretty sure. So.
Brand Brew. She said hers is going to be Brand Boo.
That means it's broke already. Well, hopefully I can catch him in the morning.
Should be able to.
I found him schooling pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, you was with me.
Yeah.
We see a couple good ones.
We saw a lot of fish.
Yeah, we seen a couple good ones.
We caught a lot of fish too.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to get those big bites.
We seen the big ones.
Oh yeah. We saw everything on the big ones.
But I think that about does it. So,
What
Halloween.
Right.
When is Halloween?
Monday.
Monday? Yeah, we're going to scare kids.
Probably.
Oh yeah, we're going to scare kids. We'll have some videos up about that. That sounds bad.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Yep.
Tune in next Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Yep. But we'll be back next Thursday. We'll keep it going like we were. We had to which we really couldn't do. We couldn't really talk about anything when we were down there at Pickwick, and plus we were going through some bad luck, so we really wasn't focused on doing a live. But
we said we were going to do one while we were at Pickwick, but
yeah, we said we were, but
we missed out on that one, and then I was out of town the following week.
Yep,
we're back.
Yep. So we'll be back every Thursday, 8 o'clock.
Unspooled Live.
Yep.
Go follow Unspooled Live on TikTok, Unspooled_live, and then go subscribe on YouTube, Unspooled_live.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as of right now, and Instagram, same name for Instagram too.
Yeah. And we say this every time, but you got to consider what all we've been through the last 2 weeks. So next live will probably be on Unspooled Live's Facebook page. We'll get that made this week. We'll both post it, and people can share it and everything. Go follow that page, and we'll probably go live from there on that Facebook page. That's probably going to do that.
We'll have to think about it.
Yeah. So
possibly,
if we can get enough people on there. So that we'll probably, if not next week, it'll probably be the week after that. After we can get some people on there, and that way we're not just talking to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got. That's all you got.
Yep. Tune in next Thursday at 8 o'clock. Thank you.